Are you feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or searching for meaning in your life? Sometimes, all it takes is one verse from the Holy Quran to completely shift your heart and mindset. In this video, you'll discover a powerful Quranic verse that has brought peace, strength, and clarity to countless believers, and it can change your life in just 7 days. Whether you're facing challenges, doubts, or simply seeking a deeper connection with Allah, this verse holds a message just for you. Stay with me, reflect deeply, and witness the spiritual transformation that begins with just one verse. Let's begin. 1. Introduction to the power of Quranic verses. The Quran is not just a book of guidance, it is a divine conversation between the Creator and His creation. Each verse carries layers of wisdom, healing, and unseen power that reaches the depths of the human heart. For centuries, people have turned to specific verses in times of hardship, hope, and personal transformation. These verses are not random. They are precise words from Allah, revealed with purpose for every moment in our lives. When we engage with the Quran sincerely, even a single verse can shift our mindset, soften our heart, and redirect our path. The beauty of the Quran lies in its timeless relevance. No matter your struggle or your story, it has an answer, a reminder, or a solution waiting for you. This is why scholars and believers throughout history have experienced deep changes simply by reflecting and acting upon one verse consistently. The Quran heals, uplifts, and transforms. 2. Focus on Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 286. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 286, is one of the most comforting and empowering verses in the entire Quran. It states, Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. This divine statement is a direct assurance from Allah that whatever difficulty you face, it has already been measured according to your strength. It's not a punishment, it's a test designed for your growth, patience, and reward. This verse reminds us that our struggles are not overlooked. Allah knows us better than we know ourselves. He sees our pain, our efforts, and our limits. When you internalize this verse, you stop questioning, "Why me?" and start believing, "I can handle this with Allah's help." It becomes a source of strength in your darkest moments. No challenge is ever too great when it comes with divine assurance that you are capable. This verse is not just a message, it's a promise. 3. Spiritual meaning. The spiritual meaning of this verse goes far beyond comfort. It's a powerful reminder of Allah's deep mercy and wisdom. When Allah says He does not burden a soul more than it can bear, He is also saying He knows you, understands your pain, and has faith in your strength. This builds a direct connection between you and your Creator, a bond of trust and surrender. Spiritually, this verse teaches patience, sabr, contentment, rida, and reliance on Allah, tawakkul. It helps the heart to release anxiety and embrace divine wisdom. Knowing that every difficulty carries hidden blessings, it reminds us that trials are temporary, but the strength and rewards gained from them are eternal. When you reflect on this verse daily, your heart becomes calmer, your faith becomes stronger, and your mind shifts from panic to peace. It transforms suffering into a spiritual journey, from hardship to closeness with Allah. Practical use for 7 days. To truly experience the power of this verse, consistent practice is key. Begin by reciting Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 286 every morning after Fajr prayer and every night before going to sleep. Find a quiet space. Take a deep breath and read it slowly. Not just with your tongue, but with your heart. Close your eyes after reciting and reflect deeply on the meaning. Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Do this for 7 consecutive days. As you repeat the verse, let it settle into your soul. Think about your current challenges and remind yourself that you are stronger than them because Allah says so. This small but intentional act builds spiritual resilience and emotional healing. It becomes a form of silent dua, a connection between your inner struggles and divine mercy. Within a week, you'll feel lighter, more focused, and spiritually awakened, insha'Allah. Expected spiritual impact. When you commit to reciting and reflecting on this verse for 7 days, the changes you experience are not just emotional, they're deeply spiritual. You may begin to notice a calmness within your heart, even when your external situation hasn't changed. That's the power of divine words. They soothe the soul in ways nothing else can. Stress begins to fade, and you start viewing your problems with a new light, not as punishments, but as pathways to growth. You'll feel more connected to Allah, more mindful of His presence in your life. Negative thoughts start to weaken, while hope and gratitude begin to grow. This verse has the ability to shift your internal state, replacing fear with trust and despair with belief. With each day, your spiritual awareness strengthens. By day 7, your heart will feel lighter and your faith stronger. That is the impact of consistent connection with the Quran. 6. Encouragement to build a routine. Once you experience the inner peace and strength this verse brings, don't stop after 7 days. Make it a part of your daily spiritual routine. The Quran is not meant to be visited only in times of crisis. It is a lifelong companion. Just as we nourish our bodies every day, our hearts need daily nourishment through the words of Allah. Incorporating even one verse into your routine can transform your mindset, build discipline, and strengthen your relationship with your Creator. Set aside a few minutes each morning or night for Quran reflection. Keep a small notebook and write what this verse makes you feel or understand each day. Over time, you'll begin to see not only emotional healing, but also personal growth and clarity in decision-making. True change happens through consistency. The verse that changed your life in 7 days can become the verse that transforms your soul forever, insha'Allah. If this verse touched your heart, imagine what consistent connection with the Quran can do for your soul. Let it guide you, heal you, and remind you that Allah is always with you, no matter what you're facing. Start today and watch your life change in beautiful ways, insha'Allah. If you found value in this message, please like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more spiritual insights. May Allah ease your burdens and fill your heart with peace. Comment below, Ya Allah, strengthen my faith and guide me always. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.